All morning, Pauli could feel her heart beating. As she walked from her house to the main campus, she wondered if anyone else could hear the pounding that was coming from her chest. She was nervous, but she had the right to be. It's not every day that you begin law school. Today was the first step in achieving her lifelong dream to improve civil rights in the United States of America. Throughout her normal American upbringing, Pauli had seen many social injustices. It's not surprising. The 1940s were not the most equitable of times. Many different types of people had been subjected to discrimination, and it made Pauli mad every time. She hated just sitting by while people were being unjustly treated. So, she vowed to do something about it. It was these experiences that she had that led her to decide to become a civil rights lawyer. What she didn't know was that her experience with discrimination had only just begun. Once she found her first class, Pauli took a seat in the middle of the room. She did not want to bring much attention to herself by being all the way in the front or the back. But once she settled into her seat, she quickly realized that she was going to draw a lot of attention to herself no matter where she sat. She was the only girl in the class. While she did take notice of it, she didn't think too much about it. Soon her professor arrived and he began class. When he noticed Pauli, he made sure to comment on her presence. "I don't even know why women come to law school anyway." This one comment changed Pauli's life forever. She could not believe that this teacher, a professional post-secondary educator, had the audacity to say that she was not capable to attend law school just because of her sex. It was this moment that she realized just how prominent sexism was. She had never experienced sexism before now. She had grown up in a family that had valued women, and her parents never made her feel like she could not do something because she was female. Having experienced so much blatant discrimination in her first day of law school, Pauli was even more determined to achieve her goal of becoming a civil rights lawyer. She did not want anyone else to feel the way she had felt when her professor made that comment. What Pauli experienced this first day of school proved to be only the beginning. Throughout her law school experience, Pauli had endured more sexism than she could have ever imagined. Her classmates specifically excluded her from academic events as well as professional activities. Her male counterparts could not accept that a woman was able to do what they were doing. They did not want to believe that a woman could become a lawyer. Once Pauli finished law school, she was unsure of what to do. Eventually, she decided to continue her education, and soon she received her Master's of Law degree at the University of California, Berkeley. After she decided to finish her education, Pauli started her professional career as the Deputy Attorney General of California. While that position wasn't all that she wanted it to be, she went on to work at a prestigious law firm in New York City. But throughout her work as a civil rights lawyer, Pauli never forgot her law school experiences. Those moments when she was specifically targeted due to her sex were always with her, and they influenced the decisions that she made throughout her legal career. Pauli went on to become a prominent member in the feminist and civil rights community. She wrote books, articles, and helped create many different organizations that fought for equality for all. But what you don't know, what makes Pauli's story all the more unbelievable, is that Pauli is an African American. All of the sexism that she experienced in law school was experienced at a traditional African American university. There is a certain irony that is present in the fact that Pauli was discriminated against even when she was surrounded by other African Americans, in a time when African Americans were literally fighting for the opportunity to have equality. They were still discriminating against others. It would have been a daunting task for a white female at that time to attend law school and help the civil rights movement, but Pauli's race made it all the more difficult. Pauli Murray found and exposed the sexism that exists within the struggle for racial equality, and that is the rest of the story.